guys, before the video begins, I just want to say, if you didn't know, this is a brand new channel, so the chances are you're not subscribed. So make sure to click that subscribe button, and in the words of my grandpa,
right, bitch!
And follow me on my social media pages. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hey, bucko, remember me?
Can you play better defense?
No, man, he got bionic feet.
Hey, throw some water on it.
Yo, it's waterproof.
It's waterproof?
Yeah.
Try overheating it.
Coach, I'm back. I got bad news for you. These are the brand new Nike Adapt 2.0's self-lacing shoes.
Oh, sh**.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What's up, everybody? We are back with another video. It has been a while since we've done a comparison video, and today, since we have the brand new Nike Adapt 2.0s, I thought it would be a great idea to compare it to the Nike Adapt 1.0. And of course, if you haven't seen my latest video where I do a full performance review and test of the Nike Adapt BB 2.0s, I suggest you watch that right now after this video or before this video. Don't click out of this video because it's gonna hurt the algorithm, alright? So maybe just let it run through all the way and then watch the other one and then come back to this video. I don't know. Do whatever makes you happy. But don't F up the algorithm, alright? Also, the full performance review of the first Nike Adapt BBs are on the channel as well. So if this shoe tickles your fancy, go check that video out. I can think of a few things that tickled my fancy, you know? I also want to remind you guys that a lot of the comparison videos and more comparison videos are on my second channel. If you didn't know, I have a second channel, a backup channel. It's called The Evan Yee 2. So go subscribe to that channel. All my real versus fake videos will be on that. My drunk reviews will be on that. All my older videos, extra stuff behind the scenes, all that will be on that channel. And also, make sure to cop some merch. Link in the bio below if you want to support the channel. Of course, as always, if you send a pic in the merch, you'll get a shout out on YouTube and IG. Or if you prefer MySpace, we can do that too. AIM, the dark web. Anyways, let's get into the video. Moving on to the looks and the materials differences in the shoe. Like I said in my last video, I asked people on my Instagram which shoe they like better, the Adapt 1s or the Adapt 2s, and it was split down 50-50, with one more person liking the 2s better than the 1s. Starting off with the boxes, this is the first Nike Adapt box. It's literally a cube. They tried to make it look futuristic because I don't think you've ever had a shoe that came in a box like this. Second Adapt's more like a regular shoe box, just a little bit bigger because, you know, you have to fit the charging pad and everything in here as well. Of course, both boxes came with the charging pad, the plugs, and the manual. Both shoes incorporate 3M, but on the first Adapt BBs, the 3M is on the Nike swoosh, whereas on the second Adapt BBs, it's on the tongue. The swooshes on both sneakers are also different from your regular Nike swoosh. The swoosh on the first Adapt BBs are definitely more round, whereas the swoosh on the second Adapt BBs are made up of these little nubs. It kind of sticks out. It starts from the side of the shoe and it wraps around to the front of the shoe. The upper of the first Adapts look like it's all one material as it's all connected, whereas the second one, you can see it's made up of different materials and there's different parts of the sneaker as well. If you look at it from a distance, it kind of looks like it's got a strap. Get the strap, except it doesn't have a strap. It's auto lacing, bitch. Whoa, that was aggressive. Both shoes would like to inform you which foot goes in the right shoe and which foot goes in your left shoe. By putting the L's and the R's in the insoles, you know which foot to put your shoe in. Put your shoe in your foot. You know which is the left shoe and which is the right shoe. And the good people at Nike made it even easier for you to distinguish which was your left shoe and right shoe by putting it on the tongue as well. On the tongue, on the second pair, it also shows the strings that tighten when it laces. And like I said earlier, the first ones are hidden because it's all one material. And both shoes are hella loud. You would think that the second pair would be a lot more quiet than the first pair. Here's the noise on the first pair. As you can hear, it's loud as hell. And here's the noise on the second pair. It is also loud as hell. The auto lacing in the second pair is a lot faster than the auto lacing in the first pair. To go more in depth on the auto lacing on the original Adapt BBs, After a while, the shoe comes down on my foot in the front right here. It kind of feels like my sock is rolled up differently in there, or there's a shoe insert in there. It makes it really uncomfortable. Obviously, I assume it's the hidden auto lacing technology. Maybe that's why they show the strings in the newer one, but who's to say it won't happen with the newer pair down the road. In addition, the buttons on the Nike Adapt 2.0s have a plus button and a minus button, whereas the originals, they just have 3 dots on both buttons. Nike, man, they're making it so much easier for you to know how to use a shoe. The overall materials are definitely more heavy duty on the second pair. The materials make it more stiff and less flexible, so when someone steps on it, it won't malfunction. I'm thinking that's what happened with my first pair, or I just stuck my foot in it while it was too tight and broke it. I mean, then it's my fault. Or did I go swimming in these? I'm thinking that's Nike's reasoning for making the Adapt 2.0s more heavy duty and stiff and durable, because people might have had a durability issue with the original Adapts. And comparing the heel on the shoes, the second pair is definitely heavier, wider, sticks out more, and more thick.
Extra thick!
All making the shoe a lot heavier than the OGs, so people must have had durability issues with the first pair, so why else would they compromise weight and make the second shoe so much more heavier? Edge in the looks and the materials gotta go to the original Nike Adapts. I think simplicity in the design is better. I like the 3M placement and the Nike swoosh design better on this pair. It looks clean and more futuristic. Future!
Future! Future!
Future! Both shoes are comfy and fit true to size, although the 2s look a lot bigger than the first ones. But it's what's on the inside that counts, right? Like me, I'm Asian, and where I lack in size, I make up for in... I got nothing. So I love the comfort in the OGs and the bounce. However, like I said, after time it kind of feels very uncomfortable in the front of the shoe. Who knows if that will happen with the newer shoe. So considering the fact that they're willing to add extra weight to make it more heavy duty and durable, I don't think it's gonna happen. So the edge in size and comfort gotta go to the first Adapt BBs. While both fit and are comfy, the ones are more lightweight. And that's the difference between a layup and a dunk, you feel me? Moving on to the traction now. I've been hooping in both shoes heavy the past few days, so the worst part of both is probably the traction. Both pick up hella dust. Both have an icy bottom, but the Adapt 1s sport a multi-directional TP, which I call the Invader Zim dog traction pattern. And the 2s have the Zigzag Charlie Brown from Peanuts traction pattern. Both make squeaky noises, ASMR lovers, so do not fret. Edge and traction go to the Adapt 1s. I slide less in them. Moving on to the support and lockdown now. Support and lockdown on both shoes are great. Your foot obviously isn't gonna go anywhere as long as the auto lacing works. You can tighten it to however tight you want, or if you like a looser fit, you can have it as a looser fit. Both support your feet great. I played in both of these shoes a lot the past few days, and my body is in good condition. So the winner here is a draw. If I had to choose one, I might have to go with the Adapt 2s because they're newer and they might last you longer. But then again, the Adapt 1s just released last year, so it's not like they're super old. Moving on to the price, the retail for the Adapt 1s were $350, while the Adapt 2s retail for $400. Based off that alone, I gotta give it to the Adapt 1s. And even resale prices on the Adapt 1s are still cheaper than the $400 retail price of the 2s. The 2s are definitely a little bit more accessible than the Adapt 1s because they still have basically a full size run on Nike.com. Overall, like I said in the Nike Adapt 2.0 performance review, there wasn't a significant upgrade from the first to the second shoe. And in my opinion, they took a step back in terms of weight, breathability, traction, and looks. And for the $50 uptick in price, that's no bueno. The 2s do lace a lot faster though. I get they're still trying to work out the kinks, so maybe the Adapt 3.0s will be a lot better, but I gotta give the edge to the Adapt 1s. Let's take it to the court though, mano y mano. Let's pit the Nike Adapt BB 1s versus the Nike Adapt BB 2s. Let go. All-Star game. As you can see, the Nike Adapt 2.0s are better than the Nike Adapt 1.0s because I got that W. Look at those losers sitting over there. All three of them. Alright guys, that concludes the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Nike Adapt 1s and the Nike Adapt 2s. Which one do you like better? Comment below. Watch my other videos in the playlist up there and down there. Until next time, we out. Peace. Has there ever been a movie sequel that was better than the original? Star Wars actually, but technically speaking, it would be the episode 5, even though it was the second Star Wars movie, but in chronological order, it's the 5th one.